Greetings, and welcome to Spider McGowan Parts channel, this time, challenge coins. From 1999 to 2003 is when I served on the USS San Jacinto CJ-56. And this would be the ship. It's an AGS cruiser. I'm wearing gloves so I don't leave fingerprints on it. And from time to time, you may see me brush along it to get any, little bit of fuzz or something on it and stuff like that. So, yeah. Now, the thing behind a challenge coin is that if you're at a tavern or a establishment that serves adult beverages, you challenge everybody at your table with a specific coin, and if your coin does not, compete on the same level of excellence as another's, you have to buy them drinks. Oh, yeah, that'd be a crazy one, right? But yeah, this is the USS San Jacinto challenge coin. I found this from one of my favorite buy sites. And I can't believe that I actually found this coin. Many of these coins, when you purchase them or when you find them, they will have a holder or a small case for them. All right, let's talk about second class petty officer. Now I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. There we go, so I can get the coin on the screen. Again, you'll be seeing me brush across it, admire the coin, talk about it. If you have any experience with the challenge coin, please, by all means, comment in the section down below. Many of these coins are not able to be found anymore. This one you could find. This would be readily available, but I don't believe it's going to be in this particular color combination where it's a background with the blue banner or ring, and you may not have the detail. It was right side up. The rates, like this kind of detail on it. Honor, courage, and commitment. Yeah, learn that in boot camp. Like, you'll see blemishes, you'll see small little imperfections, and to me that gives the challenge coin wearability. Like, you're supposed to have it in your pocket and you're supposed to hang on to it and keep it for, like a keepsake, saying that you served at a specific time frame. And this would be my rate. The latter was my rank. Set it down real quick. This is one of my more favorite coins. I like the color blue on it. You can see I've had it in my pocket, and there will be like small little imperfections, notably within the epoxy or the enamel. To be small little divots, waves. I have another one in here that'll show that with it. But yeah. These coins are heavy. They're not minted or proofed. Many of them are not, they don't have any engraving on them either. And I'm thinking I might find one of those, an engraving CNC machine to have it engraved, so I can engrave it here at my own place. Because I'm just going to keep collecting challenge coin. Once I see a really nice one, I'm just going to grab it and be like, oh, yeah, that's the challenge coin I want. And there's a specific type of Gunner's Mate challenge coin out there that I really, really want. It has the GMA School's windows, piece of its glass, attached to the actual challenge coin. And I want a specific number, and it's 290 because that was my boot camp. Yeah, 290. Yeah, it was 290. It was my division in boot camp. So this is the bronze one. Again, with the cross cannons, I really thoroughly enjoy looking at these because the way that the cannons are actually crossed with the left over the right barrel, that to me looks correct. You know, like that's the way it's supposed to be, not the other way around. All right, now this is going to be another one that we've seen before. I've already shown this one. Trying to get it so that you can see it that. And it was March 19th, 2003. Many will try to argue with you that the date was the 20th, and for me, it was March 19th. And then the days before that, too, was all the workups. And again, I'm not going to etch this one, or I'm not going to have it engraved. And some of these coins, the detail on them, I mean, somebody really took a very long time making these. This one is a rather rare one. It the last I checked, it went for a couple $100. Yeah, I'm not kidding. They're way up there. They're not just a regular coin, especially when you find the ones that have historic value with them. And many are willing to pay that. You know, just many veterans are willing to pay this for them because they are a keepsake, something to remember your service by. I served during Operation Southern Watch, Operation Enduring Freedom, and Operation Iraqi Freedom. I'm not going in any specific or particular order. And while I was serving on the USS Jacinto, here, let me sneak this in here real quick. The very front part of the ship right here, that'd be 250 cals, two Browning M250 cals, and that's where I was stationed. That's my gunner. You know, I was a forecastle gunner for mounts 501, 502, a S.C.A.T team operator. Give me a second here. And I actually found a S.C.A.T team patch. One of the only ones that I've ever found anywhere. I mean, I've scoured the internet. And I'm fairly resourceful. So I was able to find one patch out of all the types of patches that are out there. I mean, these coins are just absolutely magnificent. To get that kind of detail. Yeah. But yeah, that's where I was stationed from September 11th on, was on the forecastle. Okay, I'm going to spin it this way so you can see the all the text. Democracy, bravery, honor, sacrifice, and freedom. Again, I'm not willing to part with any of these coins. None of them are for sale. And when I am finished collecting these, they will be donated to either the DAV or the V.F.W, and most likely the V.F.W, my post that I'm a life member of. Okay, what's next? Everybody's seen this one. I'm going to zoom out some. It's a really, really big coin. Brush it off some too, because this one likes to attract a little bit of... Lords of Vengeance. You know, we live by chance, love by choice. And was it killed by profession? Yeah. Again with the cross cannon barrel. This is huge. I mean, I don't even know what to, for comparison. The size of my hand. I mean, I would really rather not have this in my pocket. Let's just put it that way. It's just huge. And this is our non-solus radius, Sidious. Sidious, yeah. Fulmina Mitto. And that's in Latin, and it translates to, I bring not the rays of the sun, but the thunderbolts of Jupiter. And this right here was actually stamped into a barrel of a cannon. And I believe it was, you know, I'd have to figure out what time, you know, what year it was, and I'll leave that in the description link if I do some research on that, of where this right here comes from. Well, that's one excellent challenge coin. Okay, what's next? All right, I'm gonna pull this one out of its shell, and in the meantime, I am going to have my AMVETS challenge coin there. I became a life member of the American Veterans, or AMVETS, a while back. I don't have a chapter here in town. I would like to be able to eventually, but I need 25 other veterans that are willing to help me start a charter. Okay, so in the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at this challenge coin. And the reason why I only have the one coin is because I've went through their is it quarter deck or something like that. I can't remember what it is, but their website for ordering products from AMVETS. Sorry, I'm having issues here. Yeah, this was the only coin that I saw that was available. And I was like, okay, so is there any other challenge coin available? No, it's rare to find a challenge coin for AMVETS. Wonderful organization, by the way. If you ever get a chance, take a look into it. If you're interested in a veteran organization that does not require you to serve during conflict, and you don't have to be physically impaired or disabled in any way to become a life member of the AMVETS. It's much like American Legion, or the American Legion, on membership. But yeah, check out their website. I'll leave a link down below. That's a heavy coin too, by the way. Now, I'm not going to say that I actually did anything like this, but I love this challenge coin. And this is the one I was referring to on the how the epoxy, or how the yeah, it's epoxy, right? How it's a little blemished. It has waves in it here. Has a couple marks here. I'm going to set this down real quick so you guys can get to take a quick snapshot of it. That's cool. Seeing that on the camera, that is very cool. There you go. The holes go all the way through. And this is Naval Special Warfare. Again, I can't stress this enough. I am not a Navy SEAL. And I never even came close to becoming a Navy SEAL. But I just like the Gunner's Mate's challenge coin. See, now this is the challenge coin I'm referring to on how it's different. Well, the cross cannon, the cannons go over right over left on this coin. This is my traditional way of seeing it. This was the old way of doing it. Or I don't know if it really actually makes a difference, but if there's any chief petty officers out there that know better, you know, school me down below. I mean, seriously, tell me about it, because what does that represent? Does one represent one over the other? Like, this one's for special warfare, and the other version is just for regular 5-inch techs, you know. Yeah, it'd be good to know. I have not shown that challenge coin ever. And it comes in a really big container. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cover DAV. Now, I'm also a disabled American veteran of foreign wars. That's the whole. I have migrelepsy, or migraines that cause me to have seizures. And this is the reason why I am a life member of the DAV. There's nothing on the back. I'll show it real quick, but see, I can put a whole bunch of stuff on the back here if I wanted to, but there's not many challenge coins of DAV that I have seen and that I'm looking for. They have proofs. They have like American dollars, silver dollars, things like that, but nothing in regard like these, like a challenge coin itself. Until excuse me, I found this. Yeah. It wasn't until this year did they actually have a challenge coin available. And I love it. I love it. I find it's amazing to have finally a DAV challenge coin that isn't currency. You know, I mean, there are other proofs out there, but there's nothing like this. There's really nothing like being a life member of the DAV. I made it to a few of my meetings, but for me and my condition of what I have to go through, it caused me a lot of stress, and I've had numerous seizures, and I couldn't control them like I am controlled now with medication. So it was very, very difficult at the time of becoming a life member of the DAV for me to make it to any of my appointments or any of my meetings. And my first meeting, or my first day that I was accepted as becoming a member of the DAV, it was amazing. I was accepted with standing of, I there was like triple Purple Heart awardees standing and shaking my hand and saying welcome to the DAV and thank you, brother. And it's like I had brothers and sisters that I didn't even know that were even here in town for me, and it's just like brings a tear to the eye. Thinking that when you came back and nobody even knew who you were, and then when you become a life member of an organization such as the DAV, you're just awestruck. Yeah, I was speechless. It was breathtaking. And to be accepted the way I was just, uh, yeah, I was not expecting that at all. All right, I got a couple more. Which one should we go for this time? Okay, this one right here. Actually, one second. Let me get this. Let me put this down one more time here so that you guys get that. Guys and gals, did you get this one too? It's amazing. There you go. All right. I became a life member of the V.F.W. And this was the very first challenge coin that I found on their store. And I've had this in my pocket ever since. I usually carry this particular coin around with me at all times. This one, if I end up losing it, I would feel ashamed of myself for losing my challenge coin. But losing this one versus losing this one is replaceable. This one right here is not. Some of these coins are just, you're never going to find them again once you get them. So if you see one and you find it, you're like, oh, yeah, I better grab that coin and I better grab it now. And you're like, cost be damned. I'm just telling you right now, because some of these you're going to have to scoop it up when it comes around, because there are other veterans out there that are just as thrilled of seeing it available to have, and to just have this little bit of history in your hand or in your pocket, and then when you go to the to your tavern or your favorite drinking establishment, and you drop that coin down, no one at the table is going to dispute the value of this coin versus even that coin, unless they had two coins on them, and they're E4, and then you drop the E5, and they're they can't do nothing about that. They owe you a drink. As a joke, it's not necessary. Anybody that's going to tell you that you have to buy them a drink is just, yeah, that's not cool. In my own opinion, in my own opinion. Yeah, I love these coins, man. I'm so happy that I decided to change it up a little bit. Here's another newer one. I just nabbed this one up about 2-3 weeks ago. I was not aware of its existence until I was going through the site, buy the shop, V.F.W store, yeah, V.F.W store, and I myself personally, when I came back, I came back in March 2003. I would have loved to have been offered a challenge coin like this. it most certainly would have made me very, very happy to have had a coin offered to me when I came back home. It would have been a world of difference. But again, when I came back home, these coins they didn't exist to me. They had no idea that any of these were even around, let alone did this even. I was gonna say I didn't want to be mean with that with with these in the pictures. Like I didn't think that they mattered. I had no idea, no clue whatsoever that they were even out there. That's a magnificent coin. Some of these aren't coins. Some of these are almost a doubloon. Like they're heavy duty. Sorry about that. Cat fuzz. She's being a pest right now because I'm not paying attention to her. And this is the second to the last challenge coin. This is another V.F.W. one. These are fantastic coins. And again, some of these have a little bit of wear, and that's not from manufacturing. That is from just post. It could be just rubbing on other coins. And that's that enamel. That's what it is. Enamel, it's not epoxy. Well, it might be an epoxy coating over the enamel. Like this one might have an epoxy coating over the enamel. So I was just speculating, but and all branches matter. Soon they're going to have to put the Space Force on here too. Unless, no, it would be Space Force. It'll be like right here, and these are going to have to move over. Or shift it this way and then have Space Force over here, Air Force, Space Force, and then Navy. Yeah, that's amazing. That was another newer, a more new challenge coin. And here's another one, and I just found. And this has that enamel or epoxy. Actually, one second. Sorry. I think I'm almost done here. Got it? Because my phone's going to cut out here in a second. Or the camera. I believe I only get 35 minutes per recording time. Straight through. No edits. Well, I think there might be a couple edits if there's just dead airspace. So, but yeah, these coins, a lot of them are very heavy, and I'm going to add how much they weigh. So, stay tuned. And if this isn't your kind of thing, if you don't really mind or like to watch challenge coin stuff or military memorabilia, go ahead and watch my other videos. I have a ton of them up. I don't know, what, 200 or 300 videos now? So yeah, I'm having a really good time enjoying myself making videos and content for others. It's all about entertainment. There we go. Yeah, out of all my challenge coins that I'm going to go ahead and top rate them. These four. These would be the four that I would have in my pocket and that I would not part with. Here, give me one second here. There you go. I raised the camera up a little bit so you can see which four are my top favorite. These two are the most valuable. And probably the most rare to find. Hoorah. And by far the most impressive challenge coin. I could sit and look at that one all day. Outstanding. Okay, like I was saying before, not in any particular order. I'm going to go ahead and weigh these in either ounces or grams. I'm thinking probably grams would be a little better. I teared it. That's, like I was saying, they're heavy coins. They're not lightweight. These are almost paperweight, but a lot more important. Just a second, I'm trying to get this one open here. I don't want the shell getting in the way. You know what? Let's go ahead and do ounces as well. Might as well while we're here, right? I'm tearing them too, so that you know, I'm clearing out the scale and zeroing it out. And I'm giving it by both sides. I'll get it down right here. Give me a second. Yeah, even my finger does it. Some of these coins are going to be kind of moot. But here's the one that everybody's really concerned with. It's like, just think of how heavy this one's going to be. And not just ruin it for anybody. But that is one heavy coin. Turn again. Load. Yeah, that is one heavy coin. This one I won't have to flip over. Like I was saying, some of these coins are just super heavy. So, and the reason why I like this particular coin the most, it's aluminum. I think that's all of them with the exception of a couple of these other ones. Gram that one. Tear it. That's bronze. So yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Take care.